leaders. Today we are going to deal about Django in Python. So we all know that Python is related to some scripting language which will handle some operations related to system and files. So now we are going to see a combination of HTML, CSS and Python. So the combination of all these three will give you the Django. So what it means, actually what it is going to do. So you know, like HTML pages are the web pages which we have used in our front end. So all the HTML pages will be displayed in our browsers. So what is this Django? What Python is going to do here? So generally if you observe any web page or anything, it will take time to load if multiple pages are there in a project, so web project. So or take an app, web app. So in a web app there need to be loading multiple apps or multiple pages in one app. So at that time the server, if it is long away or if the network is slow, the handling will be very slow and it will be loading continuously. So in order to avoid such kind of things, or in order to run the app very fastly, we are going to use Django. That means as Python is a fastest language or fastest execution language which don't have any compilation, we will go with Python for handling HTML and CSS. So in Django, what the thing is, like, you create the web pages in HTML or in CSS or the combination, and you will link those pages to the Python. So how we will link and where we will link? So if you create a Django project, or before creating a Django project, let us take in which it is easy to run a Django project. So you can use Visual Studio 2019 or 2017 or PyCharm Professional. PyCharm community version will not allow you for Django project. So go for a PyCharm Professional version, or Visual Studios 2019 community version will also support Django projects. So when you create a Django project, it will create you 4 files. One is init.py, settings.py, urls.py, wsig, okay, wsig.py. Another one is manage.py. These are the files which will be defaultly created for your operations. So what is init.py? It's an empty file. It is an empty file where it is only to indicate that it is a Python project. Nothing will be there in this init.py. Okay, next, settings.py. So in order to give certain language specific related details, you will use settings.py. And coming to the urls.py, the web pages which you have created under HTML or CSS will be linked under urls.py. So from here the pages will be loading. Based on the URL, the pages will be loading. Then what is wsig.com? wsig.py file. So when you are going to really deploy a Django project into a deployment area or into the real world, then certain permissions and certain rules need to be followed, or certain URLs or attachment of IP addresses and all need to be done. So the name, the IP, everything can be given in this wsig.py file. So this is for deployment into the real-time world or the real-time operations. This is for the pages. This is for the language, the date, time and accuracy of the time zone settings. This is to indicate that this is a Python program. So you need to observe one thing, like as it's a single project, you require Python precompile some precompiled things. So in order to link those, you need to create a virtual environment. What you need to create? You need to create a virtual environment. When you run this program, so all the precompiled operations related to Python need to be attached. Further, this virtual environment will be helpful and it will run the program using this virtual environment. So this is all about the files and linking. Then how we can execute. So you need to run manage.py file. So if you run this manage.py file, it will be linking all these files and it will be running in your local web browser or the default web browser. Let me take Edge as my default web browser. What will happen? It will use the local port 8015 something number, some port number of the system, and it will execute the files. You can see the developed web pages which you have developed in HTML CSS in this Edge browser. So it will use the local port for executing it. For more details and queries, reach me over Vicent Technologies or online through gangboard.com. Thank you.